bodies, one collision, about 1/10 of a second of contact, and physics decides who goes backward. Today we're breaking down the football tackle through one of the cleanest concepts in physics: conservation of linear momentum. Momentum is just mass times velocity. The equation is P equals m times v. That's it. A heavy guy moving slow can carry the same momentum as a light guy moving fast. And it's a vector. Direction matters. If a defender is running one way and a ball carrier the other, those momenta have opposite signs. They fight each other. And here's the rule that runs the whole show. In a closed system, total momentum before a collision equals total momentum after. It can't disappear. It just gets redistributed between the two bodies. Now in a wrap-up tackle, the defender doesn't just bounce off. They grab on. Both players move together for a moment. That's called a perfectly inelastic collision, and it has a simpler equation. Two bodies in, one combined velocity out. That's the form that fits a tackle.
Bringing it back to the field, this is a practice tackle demo. Controlled speed, single angle, both players consenting. Right here, freeze it. This is the entire collision, about 1/10 of a second of contact. Before this frame, we've got two separate bodies with their own momentum. After this frame, in a wrap-up tackle, they move together as one combined mass. Quick fine print. We're ignoring ground friction during the collision because the contact window is so short. Friction barely has time to act. So we plug our two players into the equation. Defender around 110 kilograms, running plus 8 meters per second. Ball carrier around 100 kilograms, running the other way at 6 meters per second. Run it through the inelastic collision equation, and the combined velocity after impact comes to about 1.3 meters per second in the defender's direction. Translation: the defender wins the collision and slightly reverses the ball carrier's progress. And here's where it gets real. That change in the ball carrier's motion happens in about 0.15 seconds, which means the average force going into the body is roughly 5,000 newtons. That's the safety side of this whole equation. Momentum is what wins tackles, but impulse is what hurts people. Now, what makes a tackle work and what makes it fall apart? 3 ways to enhance, 2 ways to hinder. Enhancement number 1, mass. P equals m times v. More mass, more momentum, same velocity. That's why heavier defenders dominate inside the tackle box. Enhancement number 2, build speed before contact. A defender who's already accelerating into the tackle brings way more momentum than one standing flat-footed, waiting. Coaches call this running through the tackle, and now you know why it works. Enhancement number 3, form. Hit low, square, and through the ball carrier's center of mass. Any force that's not lined up with their momentum vector gets wasted on rotation instead of stopping them. Hindrance number 1, size mismatch. If the ball carrier brings more momentum than the defender, the math says the combined velocity flips, and the defender goes backward with them. Same equation, just an unfortunate result. Hindrance number 2, the arm tackle. Force applied off the ball carrier's momentum vector barely affects their motion. Most of the impulse goes sideways and the runner just keeps going.
So, quick recap. Tackles are just collisions and momentum is conserved. More mass and more velocity into contact give the defender the edge. Aligned form keeps every newton on target. Mismatches and arm tackles give it all back. So momentum tells us how to win the tackle, and impulse tells us why we have to keep our players safe doing it. That's the physics of a football collision.